Welcome back. Last episode, we followed one facility through the process with a stopwatch, and it told a shocking story. 18 days, almost all of it waiting. But an executive can wave away one case. An outlier, they'll say. Bad luck. So today we make the story unwave-awayable. We take the whole population, every corporate facility from the last year, hundreds of them, and we ask the data, at scale, the one question that matters. Where do the days actually go? No opinions, no anecdotes, just the export, the query, and the truth. A quick principle. One shadowed case is a flashlight. It shows you a corner of the room in vivid detail. But a dataset is turning the lights on. The risk with a single case is always the same objection. That one was unusual. The only cure is volume. Enough cases that the pattern can't be an accident. When 400 facilities all wait longest at the same two stages, that's not bad luck. That's the design of the process. Today, we move from the vivid anecdote to the undeniable distribution, and we do it without leaving the platform. So Nadia exports the bank's facility log, every application from the last year with a timestamp at each stage, and drops it straight into the data playground. No spreadsheet gymnastics, no emailing files around. The moment it lands, the platform profiles it. How many rows, every column, its type, how complete it is, the range of values. In seconds, she can see the shape of the whole year. 420 facilities, the stages, the dates, the gaps. This is the raw material of proof, and it took one upload to make it queryable. Here's what makes this different from a chart in a slide deck. The data isn't a picture you look at. It's a thing you interrogate. And the language you interrogate it with is SQL, the plain, decades-old way of asking a table a precise question. Group every facility by the stage it sat in longest, add up the days, and rank them. That's a sentence in English, and almost word for word, it's a sentence in SQL. The team isn't guessing which stage is worst. They're going to ask, and the data has no incentive to lie. First, honesty about the data. Real exports are messy. A few facilities still open, a couple with a stage date missing. So in SQL Studio, Nadia writes the query that turns raw log into decision-grade data. Compute the days spent at each stage from the timestamps, keep only the completed facilities, drop the rows with broken dates. She runs it. The result table appears instantly. Clean, derived columns, days at intake, days in credit review, days at risk sign-off, and so on, for every facility that finished. Dirty export in, analysis ready table out. That transformation used to be a week of spreadsheet work. Now the question that ends the argument. Nadia writes a second query. Group by stage, sum the waiting days across all facilities, order from worst to least. She runs it, and the answer lands as a ranked table. Two stages tower over the rest. The wait before credit review and the wait before risk sign-off. Together, they're the overwhelming majority of the delay. Intake is fast. The actual analysis is fast. Approval and sanction are fine. The 18 days live almost entirely in two queues. The handoffs where a file sits, waiting to be picked up. The whole population just agreed with the single shadowed case. Step back and see what just happened. This is the Pareto principle, proven on the bank's own data. The vital few against the trivial many. Out of 5 stages, 2 carry the overwhelming majority of the delay, and neither of them is where the real work happens. The bottleneck isn't effort, it's the wait between efforts. That is a stunningly good result because it means the fix is narrow. The team doesn't have to boil the ocean or rebuild the bank. They have to attack 2 queues. Precision like this is only possible because the evidence is this specific. So the whole year of data just testified, and its verdict matches the stopwatch exactly. The delay is waiting, and the waiting is concentrated in 2 handoffs. That's the most actionable kind of finding. Big and narrow. But knowing where the days go isn't the same as knowing why. Why does a file sit for days before credit review even starts? Why does it wait for risk sign-off when the sign-off itself takes an hour? Next episode, we stop measuring and start interrogating causes. The fishbone, the 5 whys, and a hypothesis put on trial. See you there.